Well, I'm Dr. Jenn. I was a contestant on Surviving Man Season 1. There were 32 amazing Americans and incredible competitors on Surviving Man Season 1. And as the top female, I was voted MVP. The idea that I would be voted MVP it kind of blows my mind, actually, and it's a huge, incredible honor. I won a dive trip to Belize with Aggressor Adventures. I was diving with my husband. It was amazing. So unless you've actually done it, you really can't know. So I'm gonna take you with me. We're gonna go to Belize, and we are gonna dive some amazing dive sites. The adventure started in an amazing way. We are on the very first direct flight from Seattle to Belize City.
I can't believe it. We're on the first flight.
I know. I can't believe we're going to Belize.
When we got there, we got up early and we went 25 miles up a river, a mile deep into just jungle, and we found this Mayan ruin called the Lamani Ruins. And this place was magical. We found these ruins with pyramids and crazy, weird echoes.
This is the most epic thing. It's incredible to think how old this is, and we're climbing on top of it.
The place was amazing. It's amazing what humans can accomplish. And that evening, we boarded our vessel, which was the Aggressor Belize 3, and we were greeted by an amazing crew.
I'm super excited about this new Scuba Pro white suit.
Awesome.
And of course, my PCD's at the bottom of everything.
We met our dive masters, and we're just really greeted by the staff.
I would like to start off by making a toast to an absolute fun and the safe week of diving.
We went down to our berthing space.
Are you excited? This is the best. We have been wanting to do an Aggressor tour for like 20 years.
Yeah.
Seriously, at least 20 years.
Yeah, this is super exciting.
Yeah, we are really excited.
This is going to be high volume, good diving.
And took off to go about 40 miles off coast of Belize for our first dive the next day. Today we are at the Great Blue Hole. This is Cousteau's top 10 dives. I can't believe we're here. We're gonna go down far enough to see the caves and the stalactites. The Blue Hole is essentially a cave system that has collapsed down into the ocean floor. And so it's created this big hole. This big cave system is now open. So you just have this amazing natural architecture of stalactites and cave and this incredible blue color. It's just pure. I don't know how else to say it. So many of the dives were dives where the crew would anchor just in the right spot. They know all the perfect spots. And so they drop you off, you go to the anchor line, and then maybe 30 yards from there, you hit a wall. But what's great about these walls is that there are always lots of sharks. So sharks actually, in order to breathe, they have to move. So, you know, you see this shark coming back and forth. It's not being aggressive, it's breathing. So dozens of sharks would be just coming back and forth along the wall. They're just incredible. Some of my favorite dives are always the night dives, and the reason is that different creatures come out. And this one particular night, there was this school of these squid. They're cuttlefish, and they light up in a certain way with your dive light. They were just so beautiful, and they just stayed and hung out there with us. It was just incredible. And then there were also these little garden eels. They look like little grasses in the shallow sand, but they're not. They're actually creatures, and they're so fun. They're so cool. That whole dive was amazing. This is a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
You ready to go to the island?
Totally.
See some birds?
Yeah.
Fun.
One other thing that we had the opportunity to do was to go to a very secluded and special island on the very outside barrier reef. It's got a bird sanctuary on it. Thank you, Surviving Man, American Stories, and Aggressor for this incredible opportunity. It's just amazing.
Look at those incredible birds. They're beautiful.
I think we have found the best campground on the planet.
Hard to believe.
You're not gonna believe this.
This is a campground.
Unbelievable. Oh, and that's where we had the international hermit crab race. It's a crab race.
Oh, no! Hey! 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 Oh! Cut it out!
Crab races.
That's a fun game.
So Hermit crabs are really cool. As they grow, they change their shell. They just kind of cruise around and they drag their little shell with them. They're fun. So I have been to a lot of places on this planet, and I have to say, hands down, this is the most beautiful place I've ever been. Belize as a country is just amazing, above and below water. This is truly a fantastic day and fantastic trip. First of all, I can't believe I was voted MVP and that I got to go on this trip. We are definitely a team. We are dive buddies. We're both professional dive masters and cave divers, and for Aggressor to bring him along was really amazing. I'm not kidding. I'm a physician, I'm a lawyer, I've done all these things, but specifically the Aggressor trip has been on my bucket list. And when I got the call to go, I thought it was a joke. I thought I was being pranked because it is 5-star, 5 meals a day. They made us 5 plant-based meals a day, special apart from everyone else. They fill your tanks. All you have to do is eat, sleep, and dive. It's insane, it's so good. Surviving Man and Belize actually go hand in hand. Surviving Man is all about having a set of skills to survive, whether it's, being fit, running, ropes, shooting, navigation. And the underwater environment is a very hostile environment, and you got to survive it and know what you're doing, whether it's breathing underwater with some sort of apparatus or braving the sharks or the currents or whatever. If you get lost underwater and you run out of air, you got a couple minutes to think about the last moments of your life before you're done, and you need to know what you're doing to be safe. You plan your dive based on the amount of pressure you have. A third out, a third back, and a third in reserve. You can find amazing things in this beautiful natural world of ours. This world is a huge place that we need to go explore, and Aggressor Adventures goes all over the world, and I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to see many more of these places through them.